Kiss of Darkness by Michael McClung. The day will come when history will speak, but it will not be the history that is taught in Brussels, Paris, Washington, or the United Nations. Patrice Lumumba, first Prime Minister of the Congo. Fade in. Interior uranium mine. A terrifying grinding in near total darkness. The awful sound of metal on metal, metal on rock. Then a sudden burst of flame. For a split second, dozens of men can be seen in this cramped subterranean hell, scrambling at the mine's rock face before it all goes black. Another burst of flame backlights the silhouette of a black man hefting a massive sledgehammer aloft, his muscular shoulders rising to fill the entire screen. Match cut to interior dimly lit hotel room. A different pair of jet black shoulders fills the screen, flexing to shrug off sweat-soaked military fatigues. Interior mine. The sledgehammer falls and the entire frame shudders, the intermittent flames casting just enough light to see. The horrible grinding noise continues, relentless, as the two scenes play out, intercutting. Hotel room, spindly-legged 1950s chairs, an ashtray where a discarded cigarette smolders, a rumpled bed, Danish modern. These shoulders belong to a naked Joseph Desiree Mobutu, 30, bullet hole scars stretch in a line traveling down his back. The mine. In the near darkness we can see whites of men's eyes, along with brief glints of metal in earrings, belt buckles, teeth. Closer to the flame, 4 men huddle, shouting to be heard. One of them thrusts a massive wrench deep into a generator. Hotel room. Beneath the sheets a woman's figure shifts. Overhead, a ceiling fan slowly rotates. Mobutu reaches for the sheets and Kachi de Klerk, 27, turns her face toward the wall. The mine. The generator springs to life. Slowly, a ring of lights begins to illuminate this confined space more fully. Hotel room. The sheet comes slowly off. Next to Mobutu's coal-black skin, Kachi's beautiful naked body is a pale cappuccino. The mine. Dozens of men attack a large slag pile with shovels and gunny sacks, heaving chunks of ore into mining cars. Hotel room. Kachi, mixed race, dark skin, African nose and bright blue eyes, reaches for a highball next to the bed and drinks it down with resignation before Mobutu moves behind her. The mine. The man with the wrench screams noiselessly, his arm now engulfed in oily flames. Another man reaches to extinguish his friend's arm, but he's soaked in diesel as well. Suddenly, they're both on fire, from the waist up. Hotel room. Kachi turns her face as Mobutu fucks away. Somehow this pisses him off enough that he suddenly just stops. The mine. The 2 burning men continue screaming as others try to extinguish the flames and carry them to the mining cars. Hotel room. Now clenching a fistful of her hair in one hand, Mobutu begins to ascend toward a violent climax. The mine. The miners strain, slowly pushing the cars up the steep slope, the 2 burn victims sprawled incoherent atop the ore. Hotel room. 2 now still bodies, a single dark silhouette against the tangle of white sheets. Mobutu pulls back on his combat fatigues. Open-shirted, he leaves without a look back. On the bed, Kachi curls into a tight fetal position. The mine. We jerk and scuttle forward with the cars as they begin the slow journey up out of this hellish hole toward daylight. Exterior overhead, mining camp, day. Above a makeshift wooden entrance, the long mine train vomits forth, 2 men bent over each car, straining forward. As the train veers left toward an enormous rock crusher, we juke right across the broad mining camp, a mud-spattered confusion of corrugated huts, broken vehicles, improvised storage depots. Men spray 55-gallon drums coming off the rock crusher with "Danger, Uranium" stencils and load them onto cargo trucks. The lead truck shrieks to life in a cloud of exhaust. The convoy haltingly lurches forward, its lethal cargo of uranium barrels bumping and jostling over the awful roads. Aerial. We follow above as the trucks rumble down a jungle road. Then we sweep past the trucks and careen low over the jungle. We gracefully lift higher above the jungle canopy as the mining noise finally recedes into the silence. Ahead in the distance and closing fast, the African coast. Title card. Democratic Republic of the Congo, 1960. After 80 years of brutal occupation, the Belgians have abruptly evacuated in the face of violent uprisings, leaving Prime Minister Lumumba's shaky new government to ward off both the U.S. and Russia, who contend for the rich prize of natural resources: uranium, diamonds, copper, cobalt.